Hello, and welcome to the Exact Marketing Advice Podcast, the podcast where we bring you behind the scenes of successful marketing agencies and the strategies driving their success. I'm Vanessa Baisas, your host, and today we're excited to sit down with Courtney Dirschell, the owner of Second Story Marketing. Second Story Marketing is a full-service marketing agency that specializes in helping their businesses craft their unique story and connect with their audience on a deeper level. From brand identity to digital campaigns, Second Story is all about creating marketing that sticks. So today we'll dive into their tailored approach to marketing in Michigan and Northern Indiana, how they navigate local challenges, and what makes their strategies so effective. Courtney, welcome to the show. How are you doing?
Good. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely, absolutely. So let's go ahead and dive in. Let's start with the foundation of your work, storytelling. You've been working closely with clients in Michigan and Northern Indiana. What unique challenges have you encountered marketing to businesses there? And how does that differ from other markets?
Well, obviously, over the last 15 years that we've been in business, we've had lots of different challenges pop up over the years. However, our newest one in Southern Michigan, for the most part, is new manufacturers and especially agricultural manufacturers coming into Michigan. And one of the issues we're currently having, and this affects marketing and how we're marketing to our community and the different clients that we have, is that we are having problems finding workers in the state of Michigan who want agricultural processing jobs, like at a pork plant, like at a tomato and pepper greenhouse that we have. So recruitment has to happen outside of the United States. Which means we have a big influx of Haitians in our community, of a Hispanic community that's growing. Branch County and our area specifically used to have a manufacturer here that recruited Arabic families. And so we are the second most populated Yemeni area outside of Dearborn in the state of Michigan. So also a challenge. So we're dealing with lots of translating services and things that need to be translated, also just culture in general. That we need to learn about so that we can connect if we're doing employee recruitment for any of our clients, that we know what these what these businesses need.
Absolutely, absolutely. So you've been doing a lot of translating services. Well, how else have you guys adapted to overcome the agricultural, the recruitment? And then are there specific strategies that you found to be effective more than others?
Well, I'll give you an example of one.
That'd be great. That'd be great.
When we just started, we did a whole series of translating one of our clients, all of their promotional pieces, and we did it in Arabic. And so we used at that time Google Translate. It translated everything in a beautiful Arabic, language for us. We posted big posters of them in their business and things like that. And as soon as they were posted, one of our Yemeni friends came to us and said, "Those are beautiful posters, but we can't read them because they are not in the correct dialect."
Yeah.
Of the Arabic language. And so therefore everything had to be taken down, restarted, re-kicked off. A huge challenge of things that, we just didn't anticipate. But we have since found connections in the community who do translation services in those dialects, whether that's Haitian or Arabic or, just Hispanic in general, that we can double check. I am not bilingual. And so to make sure that we're getting that marketing right on for our clients.
It's great that you have that support within the community that's willing to help, everybody coming to help the greater cause. Let's move on to talking about trends where you are. So every state, right, has its own flavor when it comes to marketing trends. What trends are you seeing take off in your market that might not be as prevalent in other regions?
So, one of the challenges that we have had with the marketing trend is the state of Michigan passed legislation several years ago to approve the use of recreational marijuana.
Mhm.
All right, doesn't, necessarily affect my businesses or our clients. Um,
Mhm.
you would think. However, it does because there is regulation for dispensaries on how they can advertise. Uh,
Mhm.
and one of the ways that they can advertise, primarily, I'm going to say, is billboard advertising. So any of our clients who had billboards or who wanted billboards, they became very limited very quickly as soon as that law passed.
Mhm.
Because we're on the border of southern Michigan, right next to Indiana, just adjacent to Ohio, who don't have passed legislation for marijuana recreationally. All of those people are coming to
Yep.
southern Michigan. Um, so it leads to a challenge for our clients as far as a marketing trend who would think that we could not secure a billboard, in the area, but it's definitely been a challenge and just a shift that we've had to make with our clients over the last 2 years. Our city has approved in the last couple of years 13 dispensaries in our city. That's a huge draw for our community,
Absolutely. Mhm.
but again, just presents a challenge.
Absolutely. And it's all about overcoming those challenges. So let's take a deeper dive into your agency and the power of the storytelling aspect, right? So the name of your company is Second Story Marketing. Walk us through how you help your clients develop their second story, the one that truly connects with their audience.
Oh, that's sweet. Yes, absolutely. So the business was named Second Story because we're actually located on the second story of our downtown. So a lot of people will ask us, first off, what happens when you become a first story business? What will happen?
Mhm.
We never intend to become beyond the first story. We feel that we picked this location in our downtown, and we felt like retail is necessary on the first level. And so therefore, we will always be a second story. Most of the time we're visiting our clients anyways. They don't often come to us. So as long as we can make it up those 22 stairs over there,
Yes.
we we're good to go. It gets our cardio in the morning and at the end of the day. But yeah, we also help just tell the stories of clients, what they've got going on. Oftentimes, business owners forget what makes them special. They're in the weeds of their own business, and we always say we can help get them excited about their business again when we're seeing their business with new eyes. So again, fresh perspective, new perspective, and we love that we can kind of open up, to new possibilities for how their businesses could be marketed, and give them a little new lease on life oftentimes. So.
I love that. I love that. I have to come see you so I can get my daily steps in. 22 steps. I can do it. I can do it.
Yes.
Let's talk about growth, both you at Second Story Marketing and your clients. What's been your most successful client acquisition channel in Michigan or Northern Indiana over the past year?
Yeah, so like I said, we've been in business for 15 years. Our best clients come from referrals of other clients.
Hmm.
Also, our best clients come from returning clients. So oftentimes we'll do projects with clients where we do a logo or we do a website. But we love it when they come back to us and they say, okay, next steps, let's move on.
What else you got for me? Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Over the last 15 years, we have tried to count or keep account of our projects and the number of clients that we've helped. And we guesstimate maybe that we're up to about 200 clients. So we've got a pretty substantial database of clients who know us, like us, and trust us. And so we really depend on those people to help continue building our business. So yeah. we're happy to have the returning ones.
Yes, absolutely. So referrals, that's great. That's great because obviously you guys are doing great work, incredible work. So scaling an agency while delivering exceptional work is definitely not a small skill. How do you balance growing second story marketing with maintaining the high quality you're known for?
Absolutely. So we always operate, over 15 years, I've learned this, operate on a wait system, a wait list system. So it takes a while to get all of the pieces and parts to get a new client going. At that time, I evaluate with staff, who has capacity, where we kind of see some gaps, or a client coming or leaving that might open up some possibilities. It also depends on who has an interest in that industry or who has a connection to that industry where it might be a better fit. I want staff to work with clients that they enjoy the work that they're doing. And so
Mhm.
sometimes it's more of a personality thing, or it's a more of, oh, that's right up my alley, or no, I don't find that to be, exciting work.
Mhm.
So we just
Mhm.
kind of fit it around, however that works. If we do have an influx, I always have a list of trusted and vetted subcontractors, when I know an event or project might take more time than myself or my staff can handle. So that's an option too.
Absolutely. So looking ahead, what excites you most about the marketing opportunities over the next year? What have you seen, because you have an influx of clients wanting to come and work with you? What excites you most about what's going to happen with your agency within the next year?
Oh, I don't know within the next year necessarily, but I will always say I love meeting new people. I love
Mhm.
learning about businesses. I'm a learner in general. Like I just enjoy this type of work, where previous to doing this work, I did marketing for a hospital. I did marketing for in the banking industry, and I'll be honest, I got bored. And so I love the diversity of the work that we have. We've got, everything from manufacturers to small businesses to nonprofits that really just keeps things interesting for me. I never get bored.
We
Let's
are
just,
the same. We are the same.
yes. Oh my goodness. So,
If
yeah,
we're
I just,
bored, we're worried.
yes, exactly. Yeah, it would not be good. So I just enjoy learning about it, talking to my staff about it, all of us researching about different industries and businesses and things like that. So yeah,
That's
that's
why
great.
we are in this industry of
Right,
marketing, right? It's we can hit it, we can't be bored within this industry.
right,
We can hit
exactly.
manufacturers or small businesses. It's the
Right,
passion of wanting to help their businesses grow, and that's what we
absolutely.
thrive in. Um, so for agencies looking to expand into Michigan or Northern Indiana, what's your best piece of advice for breaking into your market?
Yeah, so we're really lucky. And I don't know if I want to say we're lucky. Obviously, we had researched this prior to starting, but um, there's not a ton of competition in Michigan, or maybe in rural Michigan, where if you could target some areas that really don't have an agency, or these types of services, um, I really think it's what's helped make us be successful. If you go to bigger areas like Detroit and Grand Rapids, obviously they do, but we are working with companies that don't have a means of necessarily
Mhm.
both needing an agency that big, or needing all of their services. And we don't have packages or anything for our clients. It's kind of an a la carte. They pick and choose what they need. And we talk them through that, what options might work better, and make some recommendations, and then go from there. But we have video companies in the area, we have website companies in the area, but nothing that's necessarily comprehensive. No one's doing what we're doing: public relations work, marketing, advertising, graphic design, social media content, and event management is, for the most part, what we handle. And so yeah, we can hit lots of different areas all at one time, and
You guys
kind of
do it
cover our
all.
bases. Yeah,
Yes.
in the northern Indiana, southern Michigan, northern Ohio area.
Awesome. Okay. Wrapping up. I gotta ask you, Courtney, tell me about this mascot that you guys have?
Yeah, so our mascot is a llama. We found her this part of the office when we had started. We were in another part of the second story office, and when this side got renovated, we found this huge FAO Schwartz llama that was over here. That was a gift for our the people that we rent from, and she was over here abandoned by herself. So we adopted her, and then the llama phase happened, the craze that happened with llamas several years ago, and we now have llamas all over our office. People gift them to us all the
I
time.
love it.
So,
She's
yeah,
been there since day one. You have to embrace her.
yes, yeah, Dalai Lama. So,
Awesome. Well, Courtney,
yeah.
it's been such a pleasure having you on the show and learning about the incredible work you're doing at Second Story Marketing. Where can our listeners learn more about your agency and connect with you?
Absolutely. So second, the number 2ND, secondstorymarketing.net is our website. Also, we're on all the socials, so check us out, find us. Again, the number 2ND Story Marketing. And yeah, we'd love to connect with any of your listeners for sure. So
Awesome. Awesome. Well, thank you again for joining us today.
yeah,
To our
thanks for
listeners,
having me.
absolutely. And if you want to learn more about Second Story Marketing, head over to secondstorymarketing.net, see some of their incredible work that they're doing. And as always, thanks for tuning in to the Exact Marketing Advice podcast. We'll catch you next time.